Welcome to the introduction to Cisco SD-WAN. In this video, we are going to discuss what is SD-WAN, what are the key benefits of Cisco SD-WAN, and what are the components that make up Cisco SD-WAN. Before we begin, let us familiarize with some of the terms such as what is network, what is WAN, and what is SD-WAN. Network simply is a collection of computers that communicate with each other by electronic medium in order to exchange information such as files, folders, audios, videos, etc. They can also share the limited physical resources in the environment such as printers, etc. WAN stands for Wide Area Network and it is used for the communication between the LANs. These LANs can separate from few meters to thousands of kilometers. SDN stands for Software Defined Networking and it is an approach of network management in which we have a centralized controller. This allows for the easier and dynamic configuration of our network, provisioning and monitoring of our network. Some of the family of SDN in Cisco are SD-WAN for Wide Area Network, SDA for Campus Network, and ACI for Data Center. We are going to focus our today's video on Cisco SD-WAN, which has three main controllers which are vBone, vManage, and vSmart. SD-WAN is a technology based on software-defined networking approach to centrally provision, manage, monitor, report, and troubleshoot our wide area network. It is an example of vManage, which is one of the graphical user interface of the Cisco SD-WAN controller in which we can manage, monitor, troubleshoot our network. SD-WAN stands for Software-Defined Wide Area Network, so it can also be said as a virtual wide area network which leverages multiple transports such as MPLS, OZ, DSL at the same time. Since it is an implementation of software-defined networking, we have centralized control and management plane. Let us also familiarize with the planes. Planes are the abstract concept in networking based on the processes. In the networking, we have three main planes. They are management plane, control plane, and data plane. Management plane is used for the management of the device, such as password protection, SSH, telnet, etc. Control plane determines the path to send the packet or frame. It also maintains the routing table. It is the CPU of the devices. Data plane is the actual forwarding of the packet based on the logic of the control plane. Control plane centralized. Routing information is centralized. Policy configuration can be done from single pane of glass. Let me give you an example. Suppose we have 10 devices in our network and we are to configure OSPF in our network environment. Then we have to log into each device individually and perform the OSPF configuration. Suppose if you want to make the changes, then we have to again log into those devices individually to make the changes. But if all those changes and configuration can be done from single plane. This is the advantage of software-defined networking that is utilized by Cisco SD-WAN. Benefits of SD-WAN. Centralized management. A single centralized cloud-based or on-premise management dashboard. It is easier for the configuration and management of the devices. Application over routing. Cisco SD-WAN prioritizes certain type of traffic to other. For example, we can prioritize voice traffic to data traffic. Even in a single link, we can make a granular control. For example, if you want to provide Zoom meetings more bandwidth to other networks, then we can provide the same. Load balancing. We can have multiple active links at the same time. This allows for the load balancing and we can utilize the link based on the parameters such as latency, delay, jitter, etc. Here is an example of load balancing through multiple transports such as MPLS, Internet, and OZ. Highly dependable, reliable. Another benefit of Cisco SD-WAN is dependability. Since multiple links can be utilized at the same time, we can easily switch the traffic in order to increase the reliability if one of the links is down. Direct Internet Access Service. One of the key benefits of Cisco SD-WAN is DI, which is Direct Internet Access. It improves the user experience for the software as a service to remove site by eliminating the need of backhauling the internet data to the central data center. Here is an example in which we have a MPLS circuit from the remote site to the central data center in order to analyze the traffic. By the implementation of DIA in SD-WAN, the software as a service data can easily be sent to the internet, and we don't need to send this traffic to our data center. Cisco SD-WAN utilizes Cisco Umbrella, formerly known as OpenDNS. In order to maintain the security features, it can analyze and monitor our network traffic to the internet for maintaining DIA. Components of Cisco SD-WAN. There are mainly 4 components of Cisco SD-WAN, which are vManage, vBone, vSmart, and vEdge. vManage is a network management server. It is a CLI or GUI interface for the administrator. All the tasks to be performed is performed on vManage. We don't need to log into the devices individually to perform the necessary changes. We can monitor, configure, troubleshoot, and push the necessary changes to the vSmart or vEdge devices. vSmart. vSmart is a brain of Cisco SD-WAN. All the control plane policies, centralized data policies, VPN policies, etc. are configured on vSmart by vManage. In addition to the control plane function, vSmart also handles the security and encryption function by providing key management process. vBone. vBone is the first point of contact for all the devices to authenticate to the Cisco SD-WAN controllers when they join the Cisco SD-WAN fabric. The authentication is done based on the certificate. It is responsible for distribution of address of vSmart, vManage to the vEdge to join to the SD-WAN fabric. vEdge can be virtual or hardware devices that can be used at the perimeter of the site. Some of the examples of vEdges are vEdge 1000, ISR 4000, CEDGES, ASR, etc. There is a diagram of the vEdges, vSmart, and vBone in our network. In the next video, we are going to configure the vBone, vManage, and vSmart in our network. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe Digital Network Solution channel in order to view the videos related to IT.